Okay, right. Let's go and look at some other areas then. Where else is sticky and needs fixing? So let's come down here. Now this obviously is horrendous down here. This is not good at all. And this is just like sheer volume of traffic, right? We've got like a lot of industrial traffic coming down here, and like it's gonna back up unless you give them alternative routes. So we've got this nice road down here to another junction. Why don't we let them get off and use that? Well, quite right. So what we'll do, we'll take, you know what, we'll take out this pedestrian walkway because it's kind of in the way there. Let's get rid of that. And then we'll take a highway ramp. Ugh. Thank you. I'm going to do it curve. Yeah, probably. So we'll take it off here, and then hook it onto there. So there we go. Right. So now they've got an alternate route to use. So we'll see if any of them start actually taking it. Now remember, we've got to give it a little bit of time for them to figure out that there's a new route available. Oh, here we go. There's one using it. I hope there's more than one guy going to use it. Come on, come on, come on! Use the new route. Now, as well as going that way, right? We could also give them the opportunity to go the other way, which might be kind of nice. So, where do we want to get them to? We want to get them to kind of over in this area, don't we? So, we've got a 2-lane road over here. Let's extend that. 2-lane road. Let's extend that over here. And in fact, let's hook that up to there. Yeah, cool, excellent. Now that's already providing a potentially shorter route to get to their destination, but we want to make it even more attractive than that. I'm just looking for like where's the best place to take an off-ramp from. I think it needs to be past the bridge. We take it off here and bring it round over here. I think that's probably the best plan. Yeah. Okay, so off-ramp, and we'll do a touch of the page ups, bring it round here. Obviously I'll knock down the power, so I'll need to reconnect that. So we'll take it up there, and then we'll take it across the highway. Oh, now this is going to be slightly problematic. Let's put in, switch to the straight tool. Let's put that in there. And probably the best way is to... Oh, I'm putting in with a bloomin'... Would help if I used a bloomin' ramp, wouldn't it? God, you guys must have been going, ramp, ramp! Right, here we go, highway ramp. So, highway ramp across there, boom. Take this off here, hook it onto there, there we go. Now, to be honest, once we're across there, we can then switch to our 2-lane and bring it down to the ground, page down. Now, where do I want to go? Where do I want to go? Now, I'd say I could hook it up to this junction there, right? Or I could hook it up to this. Yeah, you know what? That's what we're going to do. I'm going to hook it up to there, and then I'm going to upgrade this road to that, rather than it being a gravel road. Cool. And when we start to zone this in as well, we could potentially hook this up as well, so they've got even more access. You know what? Well, let's do it. Let's just do it. I think. Let's put in a road across here. Yeah, like that. There we go. That's a kind of nice organic mess. Right, let's crank it up again. Need to connect these power cables again. So from there to... Oh, come on. What about from there to there? Yeah, that'll do it. There we go. Right. So now we need to see if any of them are going to use our new routes. Oh, yep, some of them are using the new routes. Not this one so much. But there's a few using that one. But you see, the more guys that use this route, it just takes the pressure off this road down here. And we could even, if we wanted to, give them another point of egress. Good word, isn't it? So let's put in another one. The thing about this one is this is a very short off-ramp, which is not really very good. So let's put in another one over here. Let's take it that way and then curve tool. Like that kind of deal. And then we can upgrade this one. At least, well, you know what? We'll upgrade the bottom half of it. We'll leave the top half as gravel, because we still want it to be very kind of rural-ish. Boom, boom, boom. There we go. Excellent. Now, this one, remember what I was saying about having the short roads? Not a good plan. Well, now we've got this one as well. And obviously there's a lot more room for this traffic to come down here. There we go. You can see that now the traffic that was backing up like ridiculously, massively, is coming down and down and down. So now the backup's only up to here. And hopefully some more of them should start using this route over here. Come on guys, more of you use this route. Now another alternative would be to just say, you know what, let's get rid of this one. Let's take out this short little one, right? Force them onto this route. Now, see now, this is, oh, look at that. Well, 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 would you look at that? Now obviously this is still going to back up here. The question is, how much is it going to back up? And also this little route that we've put in here, okay, they've got to go through this intersection to get to this intersection. Well, that's kind of pointless, isn't it? Right? So we could get that traffic onto this road faster. So let's pause this. We'll get rid of this on-ramp and we'll put in, where are we? This one. Here we go. We'll take it from, stop upgrading. And am I going to use the curve? I'm going to use the curved, I think. So we'll come up here and, oh, come on, give me a curve the other way. Oh, yeah, that'll do. That'll do. Right. So now, these cars, instead of going through this intersection, don't have to, which means there's one less intersection on our roads. Now all these cars can move. Go, go, go. Oh, when it all starts to flow. Awesome sauce. I like it. Now, do you remember what I was saying in the last episode about the traffic getting into the lane that it wants to use, right? And so the traffic that's coming on is holding this up, right? Well, that's not good. You know, we've got all this traffic backing up when, to be honest, it doesn't need to, you know? So, I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to change this again. Let's pause this. We're going to take this back, and we're going to try and be clever, but this is going to be a little bit tricky. It's going to be a little bit messy, but it kind of is what it is. I'm going to bring the traffic across here. We're going to do a page up. Will you... Oh, come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh, going to have to take that back again. But if this, if I can actually get this to work, this is going to be very cool. So you know what? Let's do this section across here. Like, actually, I want to come across a little bit straighter, I think, and then come around like that, and then try and get. Oh, please tell me that you'll hook onto here. Oh, come on. Seriously? Like, seriously? Okay. Well, we'll make it. There's more than one way to skin a cat. Okay, we'll... yeah, we'll do it to there. Then, we'll bring this round like this. Oh, see, now it'll go on. There we go. So now all I have to do is bring this out to about there, and then hopefully, yes. Right, now let's see what that does to our traffic. So now this traffic merges perfectly. Right? So this is something to look at where you've got sticky intersections. Look at where the traffic is merging together. You know, is all the traffic trying to get into the left-hand lane? Well, in that case, don't into the right-hand lane. In that case, don't merge from the right. Merge from the left. And now it's all running perfectly freely. Nothing's backing up. Awesome. And we've got a nice long off-ramp here, 2-lane. Awesome sauce. And if you need a bit more, well, give them a bit more. So here, we'll just upgrade to a little bit more of the 2-lane. Now, why can't I upgrade that? Okay. Pause it. Take out this set. Why couldn't I upgrade that? Don't understand why I couldn't upgrade that, but it's what it is. Right, let's go back to curve tool. Boom, boom, boom. There we go. Now remember, when you're putting these roads in, that the size of the road will determine the intersection. Now this has just got a yield sign. Okay, there's no traffic lights. Right. So this should still be fine and dandy. But these guys are still using like only one. Oh, because I've put this in as a blooming 2-way road, haven't I? That's no good. That's why they've only got 1 lane. You guys probably been sitting there going, "Yeah, we spotted that about an hour ago, Skye." So what we'll do, we'll put in a 4-lane because we still want to be able to get up to this 2-way up here. So we'll put in a 4-lane. Boom, there we go. Get rid of that, and off we go. So now they definitely do have 2 lanes. How we doing? We're running on max. So we got some of the traffic is using this. We got some of the traffic coming off down here. This is all running for. Now, when you consider the amount of traffic that we're pumping into this place, right? Because all the cargo is getting shifted by road, none of it is being shifted by rail. while I'm over here, I'm going to get rid of a few of these. Man, that auto bulldoze mod is sounding pretty darn good right now. If any of you have used the auto bulldoze mod, give me some feedback, because and I'm thinking of doing mod reviews again for this. You know, kind of tell you the must-have mods. So if any of you have got any feedback about the auto bulldoze mod, let me know. Pros and cons. All right. So this, which was an absolute nightmare, right? We've basically solved our problems. Yeah, yeah. Everything's running. Nothing is backing onto any of the main highways. Some of our roads are a bit sticky, but that's to be expected with this volume of traffic. And once we put the railways in, that'll all go away. So there you go. Right, let's take a look at our traffic overlay and see where our problems are. So this hasn't changed. This has always been like heavy, but it's not backing up. Everything's flowing. Yeah, no issues. Right, we come up here. This is all pretty comfortable, right? Nanny giggles. This is pretty heavy down here, but it's all moving, right? But we can do the same trick that we did before, because you see how this is causing this to back up? Right, so let's get out of here. Pause this. Right, and we'll take out this section, and we'll go to highway and a highway ramp, and we'll bring this and we'll do a bit of a page up, and we'll see if we can squeeze it underneath that one. Oh, there's a blooming ramp in the way. What about, will you, oh, yeah, it'll do that. There we go, that'll do. That'll do, pig. Right, and then we'll just hook it up to this. Right, and now, because they're joining from the right-hand side rather than joining, sorry, from the left-hand side rather than joining from the right-hand side, there'll be nothing to stop this traffic just flowing straight down here. So let's get rid of that. Oh look, all of this traffic is just flowing straight onto here, which means all of this traffic can just flow straight down into here. And we've got our nice little buffer zone down here for the traffic to sit in. Now remember, this has been backed up, so there's a lot of traffic to get rid of. Let's give this a minute to just flow. And hopefully we should find that we don't have anything backed up on the Nanny Giggles roundabout at all, which would kind of be nice, wouldn't it?